Sorry.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Aishwarya, and I'll be presenting this talk with Romi, who's my partner. Now, first of all, before illustrating butterflies and having a conversation how to illustrate butterflies, I think it's very important to first of all know how to conserve butterflies or why to conserve butterflies. So there are numerous points why we have to conserve butterflies, but I've put down a few. So the first thing is they have fascinating life cycles, which means from egg to caterpillars to forming a pupa, and then their transformation into adult butterflies. One is always intrigued how fascinating things can get in nature. So it's always the best way to teach children about how to connect with nature, and butterflies are a very nice option for that. Second thing is scientific researchers all over the world feel that they are model organisms, which means there are those species which are used to understand particular biological phenomena. For example, habitat fragmentation or climate change, because butterflies are so fragile and they make quick changes to survive or to adapt in an environment. Therefore, if they struggle to survive in an environment, it's a warning for us that obviously we are doing something wrong. Then thirdly, they form a very important element of a food chain. That is, if there is a butterfly, obviously it will have predators like birds, bats, other insectivorous animals, and hence it will form a very good food chain in that environment, in that area. And obviously, where there is a healthy environment, there is a healthy food chain, there there are healthy ecosystems. So butterflies are indicator of healthy ecosystems. Then, as we have tiger as a flagship species for conservation, we have butterflies in the invertebrate world, because if we talk about a tiger, when we conserve a tiger, we conserve a forest, we conserve its prey base like deers, langur, or gore, anything. And like that, if we conserve a butterfly, we conserve its habitat, we conserve the microflora which is inhabiting that area. And obviously, last but not the least, environmental benefits of pollination that we all know of. Then moving to why illustrations are a necessary conservation tool in today's time, what I feel is there are many ways to spread a conservation message. There can be many mediums like photography, art, illustrations, then you have webinars or numerous things like that. But I think there's a basic difference between the two. First, on the left hand side, you can see a photograph which I've clicked, and on the right hand side, you can see an illustration which Romy has made of the same photograph. Now, if you look at the right picture or the right illustration, you see that this picture is more engaging, and you connect to it very well. And um, before doing anything or before illustrating anything, I think it's very important to study the behavior of anything. Now, in butterflies case, we should know common things as an artist also, that butterflies have different host plants on which they lay their eggs. They form caterpillars. Those caterpillars feed on that plant, or they make their own pupa and then transform themselves into adults. But the first most is one should always know the host plants. Then second thing is one should know the mud puddling behavior which butterflies do to gather all the nutrients from the soil, and a little more what I'll explain in this picture. So in this picture you can see a plant called as Heliotropium indicum, and this plant is capable of producing alkaloids. So on this plant you will find male butterflies congregating, and this plant helps them to provide those alkaloids. And these alkaloids help male butterflies perform pheromone synthesis, which further helps them to compete against other butterflies, male butterflies, to find a female butterfly, to find its mate. So I think this message is very beautifully portrayed through this illustration, in which we can see blue tiger and plain tiger congregating on this plant. Now I will ask Romy to take over the session. Romy, please. Hello,
Yes, we can hear you.
Romy.
Hello, my name is Rumi Bhagwani, and these are some of our artwork which we did for Fauna Tales. So, as you know, in the last month we have National Moth Day, Moth Week. So we have created some moths, which is like blue tiger, Indian Luna moth, and Atlas moth. I'll show you how to draw butterflies digitally on Photoshop. These are some butterflies and moths we did for Fauna Tales. Ashwara, please change the slide.
Yeah.
Okay. So in order to create your own illustration, I'm talking about digital illustration. Which you are doing on Photoshop or iPad or Illustrator, if you're doing the traditional method, there is no buy. You can just go on. There is no right and wrong in creating illustration. It is your own sort of thinking and perspective. But if you are doing illustration digitally, you have to keep some basic things in mind. So the illustration before starting the illustration, you have to see the object, see your animal, see your subject. You have to know its movement, the shape of it. So initially we start with rough sketch. Rough sketch is basically grasping the overall shape of the illustration. What basic shape the illustration falls in. It is circular, triangle, rectangle, or any sort of shape. So to just capture the gesture of the illustration of object or photograph, you have to make a rough sketch. I'll tell you in the next slide about these in practical and in detail. Then initially you have to do the final sketch, a sketch with more detailing. Then comes the local color, the base coat of the illustration, which can be anything, the basic skin or body color of this illustration. Then we do color mixing. In color mixing, we have to keep in mind the light and shadow. Then comes texture and detailings. See what object is made of hair or fur or skin folds, veins. You have to show texture and texture in detail of that illustration. And the final one is fine tuning. You have to keep you have to erase all the unwanted items. You have to highlight what you want to make highlight, eye shine, and different things. That comes the fine tuning. Sharon, please allow me to share the screen.
Yeah, you can share your screen. Sharon.
1 minute. Yeah, Rami, you can start.
Can you see the slide, the blank canvas?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I'm okay. So I'm taking a commander butterfly, the reference of commander butterfly. I am going to illustrate a butterfly for you. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in chat. So I'll answer that during this time or after that, no issues. So yeah. So as I told, our first step before starting illustration is a very first step, which is called rough sketch. These are slides. Wait. These are few slides or layer, what we call. We have number of slides in which we can decrease or increase the opacity. I'll tell you how. So yeah, Photoshop gave a lot of access of different mediums, different brush, different color patterns. So it is a very common method nowadays for digital painting. So Photoshop is the best software you can opt for. So I'm starting. Yeah. So yeah, for the rough sketch, I will quickly make a gesture drawing of this butterfly. You can name this slide for a convenience, like first, second, or third. Now I'm used to it, so I do not generally do it. But if you are new, you can. So this is the body, and I'll make the feathers. All right. I'm making a very messy sketch. It is the first layer. I'm not going to keep it further. Yeah. So I'm done with it. I'll rotate image a little bit.
Romy, you can also tell what pen or what tablet you are using to make.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm using the Photoshop software, Adobe Photoshop CC, and I'm using a detachable pen tab, which is Wacom One pen tablet with a stylus. So which is for the ease of illustration. So yeah, our first layer is complete, which is the rough layer. Now we'll come up to the second step, which is final sketch. Okay. For this, we'll decrease the opacity of our first slide. Then I'll make a more refined, more defined sketch this time, which will help me for coloring. Keeping this reference image just beside me. You can use your phone or another book or magazine, but this little bit convenient. So yeah, I'm making a little caricaturist drawing, so I'll make prominent eyes, prominent face, mouth. So yes, some big beautiful feathers. sketch is the most basic and most important thing when you are either drawing on paper or digital platform, because if your sketch is strong, your whole perspective and illustration will not look as you want. So I'm making a quick illustration, but if you are new to illustration, you have to give more emphasis on shapes and drawing. If you just practice a lot. Okay, sketch is completed. And in this only, I'll draw the patches of it's white and black. A very light sketch. So light, just you have to see this. Aishwarya, do let me know if there is some questions. Yeah. I'm making big eyes as we are doing a caricaturish form of butterfly. Yeah. So I've done with our second step. Then our third step will be base coat or the local color. So I'll make another layer, and again I'll merge the second and third layer and decrease the opacity so I can see colors more prominently. So for this, this is the quick selection tool. I am selecting this lasso tool for selection and just draw. Yeah. The area is selected. In Photoshop, we have numerous brushes. See the general brushes. There are some dry medium brushes. Then we have wet medium. For the texture of this specific butterfly, I am taking yeah, dry brush palette. Okay. So as you can see, this butterfly is having a warm color scheme, which is more of yellow, orange, and red in prominence. So I'll keep this orange base coat of this orange color. Opacity a little less. Make the another slide. Beneath it. Okay. Put the local color, which here is orange. Select the area. You can always zoom in. If you are new and you do not have a much patience or handling over the software, so you can just zoom in. No issues. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the local color, the basic orange shape. Then we'll come up to our fourth step, which is I'm taking the orange man anyway, which is the color mixing. Color mixing. So yeah, we select the first slide, then I'll mix the color in it. I'm adding a little yellow shade for showing some light effect on the wings. Okay. So now you can see a little volume in this butterfly. Adding the yellow color did a little magic in this. So yeah, let me put some another color in it, which is red. Opacity to around 15%. All right. Then we come up to our next step, which is texture and details. So I'll select this layer and we'll show some details. I'm quick selecting this black parts. And I'll add the black color. Not exactly the black, more into dark brown. Yeah, so a bit more details. I've taken the pencil tool for a lighter grip and texture. Yeah. More into reddish shade. Yeah. Okay. This butterfly is having tiger-like stripes on its body. So let me just draw it. I'm using another pen for this. Okay. Then these white patches, just select the area and put the color. I'm not putting the plain white patch, more into shade. So yeah, done with the first part. Then again, I'll select the layer. Here it is. Yeah. Again rendering. Again, those white patches. Yeah. I'm adding a darker shade here for highlighting the feather. These are very tiny dots here. Yeah, I'm just giving an idea. Yeah. Okay, so first half is completed. Same goes for the second part. One more thing. To give the idea of the depth, I'm showing a little shadow over here, the second half of the wing. Yeah, something like this. Can you see this? Give an idea of separation. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's move to the next part. For this only, this also. I first make rendering darker shade on that. You have to always use a darker shade or a lighter shade of the local color to show the depth of field, depth of object. Yeah, the rendering is completed. Again, I'll make those black lines. Drawing butterfly is a beautiful experience. You can just play with the colors. There is no right and wrong. You should try your hands on this. Start with traditional medium, pencil and a paper, probably some colors. And if you want, you start painting digitally. I'm playing more with colors in this second wing. I don't know, I just wanted to. Okay. Okay. You can ask if you have any questions regarding this illustration, or any question regarding drawing digitally.
There's one question. Which is more convenient to use for a beginner? Is it Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator or any other software?
Okay, so learning a software is a task, you already know that. But Photoshop is a very user friendly. It has a lot of brushes, and you can work both professionally and if you're a beginner. So I'll suggest Photoshop for you. It is big, vast, but it provides a lot of stuff, a lot of brushes, a lot of arrangements you can do, a lot of hacks. So I'll suggest Photoshop.
One more. Are all the brushes you are using are default or purchased or you made it?
No, they are not default, and neither I've purchased. There are a lot of free brushes, like site like brusheasy.com. There are a lot of sites which provides free brushes, so they are not default. Nor I've purchased them. Few spots.
Since butterflies are all about symmetry, can we just not juxtapose one wing to another as a mirror image?
Yeah, but yeah, you can use that. Sure, sure, you can use that. I told you earlier, we have a lot of hacks. One is which has been discovered in this webinar. You can always use.
There's one question. Where can we free download the brushes?
There is a site called brusheasy.com, or you can just search free brushes of for Photoshop. You can get the link, but I'll suggest brusheasy.com.
Brush Easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here is the name just in case you want. In case. press easy. Okay, I'm erasing this. Okay. I'm combining these layers for better understanding. Yeah. So we have whole color of and texture on single layer, and one layer we have of rendering. So I'll create the body of this butterfly, the layer beneath it. Just select the area. Big eyes, small mouth. Yeah, we are done. Again, select the brush, select the color. Put the local color. Add a shade which you want to show. Okay. Now I'm adding the details, a hairy effect. There's some golden hairs. Sharon, tell me if you are running out of time.
You have all the time in the world.
I guess audience is not getting bored.
Draw.
Yeah, so I'm making big black eyes for engaging the onlooker, as eyes are into two. Soul, and very prominent, very important when you are creating caricatures and cartoons. Eyes are very important. So I'm making big black eyes and shine in the eyes. Yeah. Okay, I guess we are done with this illustration. Okay, so I forgot a point, but you can just make out I am doing the
Antenna.
fine tuning.
Oh,
Sorry, Shurya.
antenna.
No, I'm making that. It's not yet completed. You can praise this illustration, but please forgive for my writing. Uh, it is done. What do you think, Aishwarya? Just the antennas?
Yeah, and a leaf.
Yeah. Yeah, black color. A very pointed brush of like 7 pixels. The tip of the antenna, so I can see a oranges. Yeah. A little shade in this too. The more detail you'll do, the illustration will look more nice. So yeah, I'm joining all the layers and I'm erasing this news layer of you know the steps. Okay, and yeah, so we have complete the butterfly, the commander butterfly. You can show a little leaf behind this for giving a much cooler look, adding a value of for illustration. So just show a leaf beneath it. I'm keeping it a very simple. Little shadow. Here you can select any color you want. No,
Romy, can you repeat? We didn't get your voice.
I said you can choose the color from here, whichever color you want, like these. So I want a little darker color. So yeah, opacity to 28%. These Vacom pens have a pressure sensitivity, which is very useful. You can apply pressure, like wait, I'll give an example. So if you're drawing something and you are using a normal mouse or a normal pen, doodle pen for that, you'll not get this. So yeah, this is called pressure sensitivity. If I'm putting a less pressure, I'll get a very thinner line. And sorry, opacity was low. So yeah, if I'm using this, I'm getting very thinner line. And if I apply pressure, I'll get a thicker line, which is very useful in illustration. Okay. I'm putting a little shadow, which will which will give the idea that butterfly is sitting on the leaf. So I say darker. Yeah. a little bit treatment over here. So yeah, discreted shadow. So yeah, illustration is complete. Yeah.
Romy, the drawing looks so cute.
Thank you so much, Sharan. Thank you so much.
Uh,
If you
fr-
have, yeah,
yeah. Friends, if you have any question, please, I'll unmute everyone. Please don't send us chorus answers. One by one, you can.
You can type the questions
you
and
can
we
type the question. I'll reply from the chat.
Yeah. No, I'll even unmute everyone so that people will get a chance to talk.
Okay.
Okay, I'm unmuting all. Please mute yourself if you don't have any question. And also please mute yourself once you have asked your question. Thank you. Friends, you can unmute yourself and ask questions. Thank you. Now everyone are unmuted.
You can type the question if you don't want to ask.
Yeah.
thank you so much for a lovely response.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's actually a wonderful experience watching the butterfly getting colored on the screen. It's really awesome, and thanks
Thank
to
you so
Mr.
much. Thank you
Romy.
so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so super excited. I'm so super excited to ask this question.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Romy conduct any digital illustration classes for kids?
Okay, I love to do that. We are thinking about it, but for now, it is we are in process.
Excuse me.
We are in process of this. Like
Okay.
we are getting some
So,
queries. Yeah.
if
Excuse me,
Hello.
yes,
Hello.
yes.
sir. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yes, tell me. Who is this?
This is Smruti. You. It was very awesome to see a butterfly getting colored. Thank you for this meeting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Romy, someone's asking your signature pattern, please.
My series of pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get like my sign or
Your sign, your sign.
my sign. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so it's something like this, which I made in my school days. It is like, okay, R O M I, Romy.
There's a question. How
Yeah.
a person who has no clue about Photoshop or Illustrator can
Okay.
learn this? Would you suggest some course to learn this step by step?
I'll suggest please go on YouTube, see some free videos, and just start. Do not waste your money unless it is your hard-earned money, and just you have to practice a lot. Hello, hello. You have to practice a lot. It is only key that you have to practice. You have to see. You can always come and ask on Phonatales. You can always come and
I
ask.
think
on
you should
Phonatales.
always draw on paper first rather than drawing
Yeah.
tab.
Please don't waste your money on any classes. You can. You just have to practice. See some free videos. There are many free tutorials. Follow the artist on Instagram. You can follow one artist. Telling me the name. One your Insta. So you can just ask and see the illustration. How things are made.
Romy, it'll be nice if you tell them your Instagram username, etc. So that they
Okay.
will-
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So guys, my username on Insta is yeah, it is really Romy. Yeah.
And you can also mention phonotails also.
Yeah. Second one is phonotails. And third one is what, 07, 09?
Zero.
She hasn't forgot.
07, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything?
A lot of appreciations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll just read the interesting ones, okay? So I felt it was a magical process thanks to your team. From this, I can know how the butterflies are illustrated in textbooks or other printed material. Really awesome, Mr. Romy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I have always admired your works, Romy and Aishwarya. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad,
Thank you so much.
glad
Yeah,
to
glad.
watch. So much more respect for digital artists. Thanks, guys. I had no clue what efforts go in for this art.
It is just same as digital painting. I don't know why people say it is not hand drawn. I'm not drawing with my leg. I'm drawing with my hand. It's the same patience, same amount of creativity, same amount of effort we have to put in for digital painting. Now you can understand, you can get vocal about digital artists that we are, we are this. How we are working.
Romy, no words to praise. Amazing. Love
Thank
you
you so
and
much.
your art as usual, Romy.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Looked easy when you show it, but I'm sure it's not. Can I know Mr. Romy will conduct any class? How do I keep in touch?
Yeah, sure. Please get tuned. Please get tuned to Phonotails. Phonotails. We'll definitely tell you if we are planning something. Today only we have I and Aishwarya were talking about some, we can start some digital classes on this time.
Teaching.
Yeah, people just can come and learn.
And thanks for such a nice illustration. I just have a question as a beginner. There are many Wacom graphic pads varying from 3,500 to more than 60,000. Which one should I go for to start with? I intend to draw insects and various animals.
Wait. I'm telling you. You can just opt for just yesterday only. I suggested
You can write the names.
You have to. You can just buy. It's called Wacom One. Will it cost you around I guess 7,000 to 8,000 rupees? And the size I'll suggest you is 6 by 9 inches. Look good. It's a tab, cord, and a removable pen. You can just connect it with your laptop or computer, and you can just start drawing.
And one is saying, all the best, guys. One writes, another one draws. What a great teamwork, Aish and Romy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
What else? Thank you, Romy and Aishwarya. That was a really great session. And the commander is really, really cute. That's from tomorrow's speaker.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This idea of awareness about wildlife conservation through drawings is really inspiring. Keep going, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You should have artistic hand, not just hand.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that's it for now. Hi. Thank you, everyone. This looks so cute for me.
This slide is looking actually very good, huh?
Yeah, unusually good.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Friends, do we have any more questions? I'll stop recording, by the way.